Warning, warning, this is not a drill. Repeated, this is not a drill. This is an emergency broadcast. If you are receiving this broadcast, you may be in immediate danger. This is a warning message from the SCP Foundation. SCP-173, also known as the Sculpture, has escaped its holding cell and is roaming free. Last seen within the facility, there have been unconfirmed sightings of it outside in the local area. SCP-173 can be described as a humanoid statue composed of rebar, concrete and Krylon spray paint, measuring 2.0 meters tall and weighing approximately 468 kilograms. Resembles a peanut, has short arms and legs. It is believed that they kill for enjoyment only. They do not seem to need to eat or consume in any way. They do not eat to live but kill for pleasure. Repeat, they do not eat to live but kill for pleasure. Exact origins are unknown, though it is theorized that SCP-173 came from another universe to our world, after its own was destroyed by another SCP. It is theorized that it was created by an artist of some kind, perhaps another anomaly. Though at this point, this is all speculation, as the original files reporting on SCP-173 were lost. This SCP is incredibly hostile, and will kill without hesitation. If you see SCP-173, you must maintain direct eye contact. This is its only weakness. It cannot move if it is within a person's line of sight. However, SCP-173 is able to kill its victims if the person so much as blinks. No matter how difficult it might be, you must never blink. You must never blink while in the presence of SCP-173, as it can kill you within a single second. Repeat, you must never blink while in the presence of SCP-173, as it can kill you within a single second. If you notice SCP-173 in your presence, you are in immediate and life-threatening danger. To protect yourself in this scenario, we advise you to back away slowly. It is theorized that while SCP-173 can move at great speeds, it can only move certain distances, so try to get as much distance as you can between yourself and it. The best way to escape this SCP is to back away, maintain eye contact, do not blink, and gain as much distance as you can before backing around a corner or an object. Do not blink, maintain eye contact as you hide behind cover. Once you are free from its line of sight, you can escape. Run and call for help. Alert the relevant authorities and evacuate the area. Inform everyone you can of the situation and flee with them. It is advised to stay in groups wherever possible. The larger the better. That way, if SCP-173 does appear again, it is safer and easier maintaining eye contact for prolonged periods of time. In this scenario, SCP-173 can be contained to a specific area and captured more easily by the Foundation. SCP-173 has been reported to only attack humans. Studies have been conducted with chimps and other primates, but no animal casualties have been reported. It is unpredictable and considered to be somewhat intelligent. It seems unable to communicate outside a few words of broken English, though seems to resent and even hate its captors. It is never seen moving its body, but seems to teleport to different locations in order to kill. Extremely hostile, it can snap a human neck so hard it's like being decapitated, with the end result being the head facing the opposite direction. It kills by snapping the neck of victim at the base of the skull, or occasionally by strangulation. Behavior cannot be accurately predicted either because SCP-173 behaves outside of current scientific knowledge, and its nature is simply too poorly understood at present. SCP-173 is on the loose and must be contained. Remember the advice given in this broadcast. This broadcast will now repeat one more time before ending. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for further updates. End of message. Warning, warning, this is not a drill. This is an emergency broadcast. If you are receiving this broadcast, you may be in immediate danger. Please remain calm and listen closely to prevent further fatalities. SCP-173 has been reclassed as Keter. For unknown reasons, it has started to reproduce and create copies of itself and is quickly spreading across the United States. At least 63 copies are unaccounted for. It is unknown how they replicate so fast. Video evidence of containment breach shows multiple instances of SCP-173 working in unison across multiple cells to achieve the breach. Most of the instances still in captivity appear to have formed a rear guard, blocking Foundation agents from pursuing other instances. It is now theorized that SCP-173 has a hive intelligence increasing with the number of instances that are nearby, allowing them to implement tactics that have thwarted containment efforts as they block containment teams from being able to purse others. So far, SCP-173 has been estimated to have caused at least 500,000 civilian deaths across North America in the last 48 hours. Hundreds of thousands of sightings and video evidence have been reported. At this point, it is impossible to know how many there are roaming free, but the number of sightings has led some to estimate that there may be hundreds if not thousands or even tens of thousands of them, and there is a very high probability that they will continue to multiply. SCP-173 has besieged and destroyed 4 Foundation facilities almost simultaneously in the last 24 hours. Each instance shows the same strength as the original, and thousands of them working together are capable of ripping open concrete bunkers and compromising foot-thick steel doors. It is thought that they can smell their prey. Washington, D.C. has been overrun by the creatures. SCP-173 from now on will be referred to as a collective due to increased numbers. New proposals suggest SCP-173 instances no longer to be kept in containment cells but instead placed inside of form-fitting metal containers. They can then be transported to the Foundation site on the lunar surface. The facility after this will be abandoned to reduce risk and further casualties. Each of the instances will be fitted with a tracking collar to ensure that we will be able to detect if any of them are somehow able to escape. Further studies show, it is believed now that it kills not by its arms, which are short, bearing no fingers or similar digits. However, a doctor within the Foundation called Dr. Smasher theorized that it makes no physical contact with its victim at all, perhaps using some sort of telekinesis to kill its prey. Instead, it forces its victims to be looking at it at all times, and the sheer force of the sudden movement to look at SCP-173, and the rotation and angle of the neck that can only be achieved safely by owls, causes the snapping of the neck bones and tearing of the muscles. Data is still being collected. Please remember, the SCP Foundation are the only people in the world who can help. We are doing all we can to get the situation under control. Please remain calm, stay in groups, and wait for further updates. We thank you for your cooperation. End of message. Warning, warning, this is not a drill. Repeated, this is not a drill. The majority decision of the remaining Overseer Council has expressed that this is an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario unfolding, and they will deal with the problem, or else the Russians will. Revised special containment procedures are, Containment Zone X1, formerly known as North and South America, is to be denied all access. Following saturation nuclear bombing, the number of SCP-173 instances have been reduced. All available Foundation resources are to be redirected to monitoring the ocean to ensure the integrity of Containment Zone X1. Foundation adjuncts from national navies are to perform around-the-clock patrols and sonar sweeps. Detected instances are to be contained and removed for transportation to the lunar containment site. This is the final decision of the Overseer Council. Following the breakdown of society, now their word alone is law. The only law and order that exists now is within the Foundation itself. All we can do now is pray that SCP-173 is unable to cross the ocean to Europe, and that the rest of the planet remains safe. This is the end of the world we once knew. We encourage all of you to gather together with your loved ones and pray. End of message.